Hello everyone, and welcome to the unboxing and review of the Illuminated Tarot. How beautiful is this box? 53 cards for divination and gameplay by Caitlin Keegan. Gorgeous box. I've been eyeing this deck for a long time. I'm probably late to the game when it comes to getting this deck from my collection. But you know what? Things come to you when they're meant to. There's a texture. Sorry if you guys don't like that noise. I know some people cringe, but there is a texture to this box, which I like, so you know it's going to last you a long time. Now, the little bit that I've seen in reviews of other reviews of this deck, or pictures actually, I've never seen a full review of this deck, but pictures of it, it kind of looks like playing cards. But let's get into it. I'm actually really excited to look at this deck. So here you have these symbols on the inside, which of course are some of the moon phases, and then of course the elements. Or the suits, I should say. So here you've got the box, the Illuminated Tarot. I just opened this. There was just a plastic around it. I just took the plastic out and I put play on my camera. So we're looking at this for the first time together. This book is really beautiful. I love this artwork and I love this color, this like dark navy. It's really, really beautiful. Okay, so the origin of tarot, I like that. And then how to read the cards and the layout. So the layout means it's like spreads. So you have your single card layout, which would be like a single card spread. Examples, I like that. You have your 3-card layout, and then the cards. So you have clubs, which are wands, diamonds, which are coins, hearts, cups, and spades are swords. If some of you don't have access, I know some people maybe have a difficult family, like you want to be more witchy or read tarot, because you know tarot transcends religion, but maybe you have family that's a little more difficult. And all you have at home is like poker cards. You can read poker cards like this. And you can still use it almost like your own divination tool if you don't have access. Is this how oh, wow, okay. So you're not getting a whole lot in this, and it looks like there's no major arcana, which is fine. I'm okay with that. Major arcana in the tarot is like the 22 cards, like the Fool or the Magician, High Priestess, Emperor, Empress, Hierophant, Death, Tower, Star, Moon, Sun. Those are considered the major arcana. So this looks like it's just a minor arcana. So you're not getting like a whole lot, but you are getting some keywords. So you get the Ace of Clubs, which would be the Ace of Wands. Keyword is strength, overcoming desire, building trust, and courage. 2 of Clubs, or the 2 of Wands, are a passionate conversation or debate. Yeah, I see that for sure. 3 of Clubs, efforts rewarded, success in business. And then 4 of Clubs, solid foundation, stability, and celebration. I'm excited to look at the artwork because what I see so far is beautiful. So it's like that for the whole thing. It looks like you don't. Oh, so you get the Fool. You get the Fool, which is freedom and fearlessness. Let's see what they do. You have your Jack, you have your Queen and your King, and it does that for all of them, right? Yeah, Jack, Queen, King, and then the Ace of Spades. So I guess it bleeds a little bit into it. Okay, so that's it. And then that's pretty much, that's a beautiful artwork. I'm assuming that's the back of the cards. So you have a little bit about Caitlin Keegan, the artist, and a little bit about the Illustrated Tarot. This deck of cards grew from a personal project Caitlin Keegan embarked on in 2015. Oh, yeah, how interesting. Okay, so let's read that for a little bit. Each week of that year, she illustrated 1 tarot card, exploring her own interpretations of traditional tarot symbolism. At the end of the year, Caitlin had designed 52 playing cards that fold a major and minor arcana of the tarot into a complete card deck that can be used for both gameplay and personal reflection. I love that. That's actually a really fun exercise to do. Like kind of like draw, you don't have to be an artist, but to draw your own card a day, just to like pluck some of the symbols in it. All right, so let's get into the cards. So it opens up like a book like that. And here you've got the cards. They are way bigger than I thought they would be. I thought I was gonna open this box and it was gonna be like separated into 2 because I know playing cards are a lot smaller, but these are big. And you have, of course, as you see, there's a ribbon for you to pull out the deck and cards. Here's the back. And they're pretty flexible cards, but the material, I don't know if you guys can see the texture. The material is like playing card material. So playing cards, the material of actually poker cards, they're meant to last a long time, right? Imagine how much they get shuffled. So these are meant to last you a long time. I love these backs. They're gorgeous. So to compare, this is the Rider-Waite-Smith traditional deck. As you can see, not that much taller, but definitely a lot wider. And here I have my Harry Potter, I have my Harry Potter playing cards, and look at the difference. So definitely a huge size difference. But that's fun. That's fun. I like that. So that's, yeah, my Harry Potter playing cards. Okay. So they are in order, as you saw. I just took them out of the box. I am going to show you guys all of them. So if you don't want to see all of them, you can jump around. You can skip this part altogether, but I will show you guys all of them in order. Okay. So let's get started. Here we saw the Ace of Clubs, and the art. I know the artwork itself. You can tell that it's reversible. Some people, a lot of tarot masters, right, like myself, we read reversals. Although, actually, what I was going to say is a lot of tarot masters don't read reversals. So if you are a newbie, if you are like, I'm just learning, and I see people doing reversibles, do not feel pressured. Don't feel pressured to do reversals. Oh, this is so cool. Wow, this deck is quite beautiful. And I've only seen like 4 images. You know, you can read, it actually took me, I do read reversals, not always, but I do read reversals. And this actually reminds me of the Tower card a little bit in the tarot, like in the major arcana, being the 6 of Wands. But if you are new to tarot, and you think, oh, I should be reading reversals. No, you don't. You don't have to. You don't have to do anything you're not comfortable with, especially when it comes to tarot. Like, tarot is such a personal experience. Oh, this one is reversible. So this would be the Jack. Oh, I see. Interesting. So the court cards, which I'm calling the court cards, the Jacks, the Queens, and the Kings, they look like they are reversible. That's actually really cool. Like they are in the actual playing cards. Yeah, it looks like a pretty perfect reversal to me. Here we have the King. Very blue, green, and orange heavy, right? We can kind of see them all together here, and it looks like, so I guess maybe we're gonna see, so this would be the Ace of Diamonds or the Ace of Pentacles or coins, depending which system you're working with. Oh, I think we're gonna see kind of like a color story going on. This looks like it's very purple. This is very tarot, this like infinity symbol. The 3 of Pentacles. Not a whole lot of purple on here, but there's some brown. Oh, that's beautiful. These keys, number 5, these keys also remind me of the Hierophant in the major arcana. So this deck is actually really intriguing me because, oh, and one thing that I want to show you guys too, I just noticed, this 2 of Pentacles also reminds me a little bit of the High Priestess. You can Google all these terms, but the 2 colored, like, usually the High Priestess is like a black and a white one. So the 2 different colored columns, and then the moon here reminds me of the High Priestess. This reminds me of the Hierophant, especially with the keys here. But also it's linking to the 5 of Diamonds or 5 of Pentacles or coins. The 7. Oh, that's beautiful. Like she's making a quilt. Here we have the 9. I like how this deck is also animal heavy. There's a lot of animals in it, right? I don't know what animal this is called, but there's an animal. Oh, that's beautiful. You can also reverse it too. That's beautiful. This is very ten of Pentacles for sure. So here we have the Jack. Oh, this Queen is gorgeous. And the King of Pentacles. I like the mixture of like people and animals. Oh, look at this Ace of Cups, or the Ace of Hearts, which is totally, because the cups are all about emotions and love and relationships of all kinds. Here we have the 3, the 4. Oh, she's looking suspicious. The 5. Well, that makes sense. You can, it's a little busy, but you can see the cups fallen over. That's very, very traditional, I guess would be the word for the 5 of Cups. Here's the 6. Interesting. They're like almost like becoming one person. The 7. Yep. Choices, options. Yeah. Here we get the 8. Is it me, or there's a lot of, okay, so there's like, I actually like that there's a lot of like really beautiful, they almost look like planets to me, like suns. There was one more. Oh, here it is, right? They look like planets or suns, or it's not the aces except for this one, but I love that. That's really beautiful. Wow. The 9 of Cups and the 10. And you still get the 4 elements over here. Love that. The Jacks, the Queen, and the King of Cups. And of course, like I said, reversible. And I think I showed the back how it's like, oh, excuse me, I just dropped it. So this is the Ace of Swords or Ace of Spades. Oh, that's gorgeous. And I did show the back, I think, how it's pretty much perfectly reversible. So I like that. This is actually, honestly, in my opinion, one of the most beautiful card backs I've ever seen. It's gorgeous. The 2, oh, she's upside down. Oh, interesting too. So this is the 2 of Swords. And upside down, the only card that's upside down when it's upright in the traditional tarot is the Hanged Man. So there is a bit of connection here. Again, we saw the High Priestess, we saw the Hierophant. There's a bit of a Hanged Man connection here as well. At least I think so. 3 of Swords. The 4 of Swords. Also, this to me could also be linking to the Death card in the tarot deck, in the Major Arcana. Oh, hi, speaking of playing cards. Here we've got the 5. The 5 of Swords, or 5 of Spades in this case. The 6 of Spades. This is very traditional to the Rider-Waite-Smith. The 7. Again, there's a lot of links here. The 2 horses, the 2 colored horses with the dark and the light, we see that a lot in the Chariot. If you have the Rider-Waite-Smith, you're going to see like 2 sphinxes, a black and a white one. But a lot of modern decks use horses. So there is a connection here to the 7 of Swords and the Chariot. Again, 8 of Swords. This to me, with the scales and the 2 columns, and I guess the person here being blinded or blindfolded, I'm linking this to justice. I am. I definitely see a connection here from the Minor Arcana to the Major Arcana. Even though this deck doesn't officially have a Major Arcana. I like this. Like the rooster is like a wake-up call for the 10 of Swords. That's a very clever for the 10 of Swords. Here we have the Jack of Swords, the Queen of Spades, I guess I should say, and the King. So the only and the 0. So the only official, which I guess would be the Joker, right? Playing cards have a Joker. This would be the Fool in the traditional tarot deck. And as I can see, it's also reversible. How clever was that? It took me a second to realize that like the snout was both ways. Then you could flip it. Wow, this is so clever. Okay, enough playing around. Here are the backs one more time. Again, very flexible, but it's the texture of playing cards. So it's gonna last you a long time. Alright guys, so I hope you guys enjoyed the unboxing and review of the Illuminated Tarot. As you can see, it is a tarot, but it's also playing cards if you like to play it as well. Play poker or bridge or whatever it is that you like to play with your family. So thank you guys so much for joining me, and I'll see you guys next time.